Hi, welcome to another Make It Monday. This is Danielle Flanders, and today I'm going to be talking about splattering. So I'm going to make some cute little tags here today, and I've cut out a tag sale number 4 die, and I have a Fab Flakes die that I'm going to cut out from the front of one of these. And then I'm just going to be layering these two together here. And I'll be stamping the Fab Flake Snowflake, this one right here, will go right in the center of the cutout. So I will adhere that to my acrylic block here. And I have Tropical Teal ink by Paper Tray Ink. I'm just going to ink up my acrylic stamp here. And I'm going to try to line it up right in the cutout. So it's actually going to stamp onto the second tag, the tag that's behind. So I'm going to use the opening. Need a little bit more ink here. And I'll use the opening to line it up to get it just right. Okay, that turned out pretty good, and you can see that it actually stamped on the tag that's behind the front tag. And I'm going to be popping this tag up a little bit with dimensional adhesive for a cool look. Now let's move on to the splattering portion of this video. I have a piece of white cardstock underneath me just to keep my work surface clean, and I have a little painter's tray here. And I'm going to grab a few different inks. I'm not actually going to use the ink pads, but I'm going to use the ink refills that go with the ink pads by Paper Tray Ink. So for example, Aqua Mist ink pad has an Aqua Mist refill. This is the ink refill that you refill the pad with when the pad gets dried out. I'm just going to use the refills actually for this project today. So I have Aqua Mist, Tropical Teal, and I think I'm going to use Stormy Sea actually today. This is a pretty new gray by Paper Tray Ink. Okay, so I'm going to take the Aqua Mist and just put a little drop or two on my painter's tray here. And I'll do the same with Stormy Sea. I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can add splattering to your projects. So I'll show you one with Aqua Mist and one with Stormy Sea. So this is an old paintbrush that I have, and it's very stiff. And I'm going to dip it in the Aqua Mist and just flick it with my finger. And this makes really small little splatters. It kind of makes an overall splattery look, not big drops. They're very small, dainty little drops. And you can add a little bit of water to it also if you want it thinner. I'll show you one more time so you can get the effect. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but the splatters are very small with that technique. Or you can grab a different kind of brush, like a smaller round brush, add a little bit of water to your Stormy Sea ink refill, and then just tap it onto your hand. And that adds little droplets of ink refill to your project. So depending on the look that you're going for, if you're going for some small little splatters or if you like the big droplets, that would depend on which technique you would use for your project. Now I'm just going to change the background here to Aqua Mist so you can see my white tags a little bit better. This is the tag that I stamped on. This is the one that's going to be in the back. And I'm going to try the smaller splatters on this tag just to kind of create an overall Aqua Mist look. Kind of gives the back tag a little bit more color. As you can see, it's a little bit more solid, splattery look. And then on the top tag, I think I'll try the big droplets. Maybe I'll add a few more here just to see what that would look like. Kind of a neat look, a wintry look. Now here's the piece that's going to go over the top. I think I'll add a few droplets to this one also. And again, I'll use the Stormy Sea ink refill with a little bit of water added to it. Just makes it drip a little bit easier that way. And then you can see when they're layered, they're going to be so pretty together. I'm going to use a little bit of dimensional adhesive in between the two layers just to pop the top up. Okay, this is the enclosed present die, and I really like the where it says for you, so I've cut the for you out with gold, the Luxe Gold adhesive cardstock, and I'm going to add that over the top of my tag here. I'm just adding a little bit of foam adhesive to the front tag so I can have a little dimension. Just a few little pieces. I always love adding dimension to my work. I don't know, there's something about it that I just love so much. So I'll peel these off, add this to over the top of the snowflake stamped piece, and they line up just perfectly. Then I will adhere the for you, add a little bit of gold twine that I have and a gold enamel dot, and I'll be all set. So for your project for splattering, you can add some splatters to a card, a tag, or you can just add splatters directly to a die cut if you're afraid to splatter onto a card. Just cut out a die cut and try splattering on a little piece. So these are my tags. I hope you have fun with this project, and I can't wait to see what you'll make. Thanks for watching. Bye.